is our friend, Shaw. Would you come up? You're number one. Shaw Israel Erickson. Izikson. I said Izikson. And after that will be Linda.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's really great seeing everybody today. It's great seeing all these great people in the audience, some old friends, some new friends. So I want to take a minute to introduce you to one of my friends. This is Kateri Kozik, and she wrote this book called American Eclipse. I think some of you may have seen her. She's actually a tutor and a teacher over at what used to be called Northwest Connecticut Community College, but I believe it's now called Connecticut State Community College. I believe that's what the new name of it is now. I don't know. Oh yeah, totally. I know. I'm getting confused by it too. But Kateri is a winner of the Split Rock Poetry Chapbook, and she's a really fantastic poet. She has written in like Orion, Terrain, Cantamirum, Rosebud, Southern Poetry Review. If you go online, you'll find that this is her latest book. It's called American Eclipse. So I'm just going to read two of her poems. And she can read her poems better than I ever could, but I'm going to try because it's really great stuff. And this first one is called The Night Before the Capitol is Stormed. A black bear finds my bird feeder, bends the metal trellis it hangs on, down to the ground until the feeder bursts free and spills its dark, rich prize. This has happened many times. Sometimes I hear it from not yet sleep through summer's open window, the telltale thud and clamor of metal, because I've forgotten to take it in or grown complacent, pushing my luck. Usually the bear runs off at clapping or hey, or the sound of a heavy door sliding open. I dash out and bring the pieces in, dented but sturdy, to salvage what I had forgotten to tend to. But now it is January. A bear is supposed to be an afterthought, curled in the warm, dark earth, unfed and uncraving, hunger a distant sensation. But this morning, the old wreckage tracks in the snow and the birds confused, picking at the ground. It always feels personal, this ransacking. A violation, an invasion, though I know the bear is just smart and hungry and means nothing. I said they usually scare away. There was one that didn't. It lingered at the edge of the porch light and leered. I clapped and barked, "Get out!" like I meant it, while trying not to wake the neighbors. It was big, it was shaggy, and unafraid. It kept coming back, and I wasn't leaving until satisfied. I remember how it glared at me, how we both felt my power slip away like a joke. I'll read you guys one more. There's a lot of poems. It's kind of hard to pick out which ones because all of them are really great here. So this one is called Walking to Dollar General. I thought it was a leaf blowing past me, pale green, tumbling, a spring day as blustery as fall and cold. But when it stills for a moment, I see it. A Luna moth, regal and rare, the wind too much for it. A few strides off the pavement, at the side of a dirt road, it is trying to latch onto something. Beyond it, a covered bridge, displayed palm of the river valley. Gusts hurl it against rocks. It crawls and pauses. The wind trembles its thin frame. It is moving through the air, but not flying. In the river once, current sucked me into the main channel, and for a moment I floated, then clutched at grasses, scrambled up on a rock, smiled at the boy who'd come to fish like I'd meant to be there. We assume so much about a creature with wings. Finally, it alights, if you can call it that, on a rock wall. Its fans spread wings or textured like a canvas, edged with maroon bark that drops down into eye spots. It isn't green, but chartreuse, lime, mint. Its tail droops like two maple whirligigs. The wind keeps catching on one wing like a blown-out umbrella, exposing its underside. The fat, white cotton body, the legs grasping. The trailing end of the wing is torn, a little chunk missing. I study the perfect feathery antenna, the eyes black and hidden. I want to cup it with my hands, give it forests and dusk and screen doors into the dark. But the air is full of storms, and I keep on my way, trucks rusting past, to get whatever it was that I no longer needed.